Hi Flosstube, my name is Laura and welcome to my channel, Loves Rubber Stamps and Needle Crafts. Today, I believe, is Monday, July 11th. No, tomorrow's the 11th. Today, I believe, is July 10th, Monday, July 10th. And this is going to be for my Flosstube video number 28, which is way overdue. Mainly, it's because I have not had hardly any stitching time, either at work or at home. The end of March, I believe March 27th or so, we ended up adding a new furry family member to our family. And he's a very needy puppy. You may, in fact, hear him in the background. I've got him distracted with a bone. Hopefully it will last through the video, so I'm gonna have to try to hurry. If he wanders over here, I'll try to show him. Anyway, he's a black lab puppy. He just turned 5 months old on July 4th. He was 7 weeks old when we got him at the end of March. And as he's grown, he's now, he probably weighed like, I don't know, maybe 10 pounds when we got him. He wasn't very big, and he's just turned 5 months old, like I said, on the 4th of July. And he's probably about 60 pounds now, if not a little more. He's huge. And he's a big baby. So hopefully I can get this done while he's distracted, but if he wanders over here, I'll see if I can get him to say hi. I'll put in a few pictures of him when we first got him here as a puppy, and then like I said, you may end up seeing him here. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I don't know how long his little bone chewing is going to last. So let's see. We'll go ahead and start off with last video I said I was going to do a giveaway of a project bag. It looks like this with the little pig on the back. And I went ahead and used the YouTube random comment picker to pick the winner for that. So I'll insert the video here. Okay, I'm getting ready to pick the giveaway winner from my last video. I used the YouTube random comment picker. So it was from this video, Flosstube 27, that I'm giving away the project bag with a little piggy on it. So I'm just here to copy the URL. I'm going to go to YouTube comment picker, and I do not have the premium version. So they have changed this since the last time I used it, where now the comments, if you want to try to filter the comments by a certain word, you have to pay for that. And I'm not going to do that. So we're going to use the free version, and I'm going to type in my URL there. And so what I'm going to have to do is, there was if you're interested in winning the bag, you had to use the word pig in your comment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the random comment picker, and the first comment I come to that has the word pig in it, that will be our winner, because that tells me that you wanted to win the bag. So we have to solve the sum here. 9 plus 5 is 14. So we're going to get our comments. There's 24 comments there. And we're going to start and pick our winner. And let's hope that one has a pig in it. So Lynn Cordova, I love the pig. I would really like to have a pig as a pet. I grew up with Green Acres, so I thought, "Lord, your cardinals are beautiful." So she has the word pig in it. So congratulations to Lynn Cordova. She is the winner of the Piggy Project bag. So just message me. I'll put my email in the description box. You can send me an email or message me on Instagram. It's Loves Rubber Stamps Needlecrafts. I'll have a link to that as well, and I will get your piggy bag mailed out to you. Congratulations. So congratulations to Lynn Cordova. She was the lucky winner of the pig bag. And like I said in the other video, I will put my email address in the description box. So just email me your address and I'll get that shipped out. My mom, my sister Lindsay, and I are leaving tomorrow to go to Wisconsin for Teresa Kogut retreat at Primitive Gatherings. So I'm hoping to do some filming there of the store and some stuff for you guys to do a video when I get back. That will be a lot of fun. So hopefully I'll get your address, Lynn, during that. So as soon as I get back, I can get that mailed off to you. So let me show you the whips that I worked on since my last video. It's not a whole ton because, like I said, I have hardly had any stitching time. So if you watched my last video, I talked about a new rotation I wanted to try. And I only got to do basically 3 of the projects that I had planned to work on. Oh, no. 3, 4 maybe, that I had planned to do the rotation, and then we ended up getting Ruger, and basically since we've had Ruger, I have not stitched. I just finally got to start stitching again like this last week, and that's as long as I sit at the kitchen table so he can lay under my chair. He'll leave me alone long enough to get some stitches in. But I can't sit anywhere else. Like my Stitchy spot is out, like nothing. I have to sit at the kitchen table on a hard wooden chair. My poor butt gets really sore from sitting on it, so it's been a challenge, but what do you do? So since my last video, I did have a finish. So I talked about the new rotation I wanted to try. There was a small category whip that I was going to work on, and that was my March Country Cottage Needleworks March Cottage. And this was in my smalls, and I was able to get that completed. So there's my finish. And I used all the called for colors except for the green. I used a couple of Color and Cotton greens that I had in my stash that was close to the called for. And the other thing I changed was, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the little sheep I did in whisper thread, so they're fuzzy. You probably won't be able to see it, but so the sheep are fuzzy, and I did try to stay true to the color scheme, but try to use some things from my stash. So that was a finish. And then I had mentioned with my rotation on my 3 days off weekend, the very first one I was going to have off, I was going to have a new start, and I did. Actually had 2 new starts because I had to do one for the FarmGirl Gatherings retreat that my mom, sister Lindsay, and I went to in May. So I'll have that information on the retreat in this video. But my new start that I chose was Plum Street Samplers Always Remember. And that's what it will look like finished here. And I'm stitching mine on a 32 count linen called Incoming Storm from Under the Sea Fabrics. And here is where I'm at. I'm just using the called for floss. I'm going to add, I didn't do his little eyes because I'm going to add little beads to do the eyes and the beads. And I forgot to do his little tail feathers. So he's missing his little tail feathers. He shook them off. But this is a fun stitch so far. And while we were at FarmGirl Gatherings retreat, there was a lady that had brought her finish of this because the designer was Paulette Stewart from Plum Street Samplers for that retreat. So she had brought her finish of this and she'd done a color conversion. So I'll insert a picture of that finish here because it's really pretty. And then the next whip I worked on, I had mentioned for my rotation at work. I'm gonna try to, we've been really busy and we're very short-staffed, and I'm gonna have to start training again here, who knows when, soon. So until then, at work I've decided, since we are busier and I get interrupted a lot, I'm just going to try to stitch on ornaments because I felt like they would be easier, because I do want to have a Halloween tree and I always want to give, I always have ornaments I want to stitch for my kids, and I'd like to be able to do an ornament for all my siblings every year for their trees. So I thought I'll just work on ornaments at work because they're small, easier if you get interrupted. So the first one I started on, well, I already had this started, but this was Muriel, the Mill Hill Hocus Pocus. She's the last one I need to stitch. And I'll insert a picture of where she was the last time you've seen her here. And here's where I'm up to now. So not a whole ton more, but I did get some more on the jack-o'-lantern. I think pretty much her bottom here. So I'm just going to keep working on her until she's finished, and then I'll probably alternate between a Christmas and Halloween ornament for those. So my project bag is a really cute one from Evertote, the little ghosts. It's cute. Okay. And then the other day, we got all new windows put into our house. Last Thursday and Friday, they were here working on them. So I had to bring the dogs down here to my craft room. And Ruger had never really been down here, which is why he has a bone, because I had to do something to keep him entertained because I have crap everywhere. I really need to organize my craft room and get it cleaned. But while he's down here, it was not the day. So I just tried to pull a super easy piece that I could work on, that I had all the fancy threads down here because all my main thread stash and everything was upstairs. So I pulled out spring ABCs from Little House Needleworks and worked on this for a couple days, just for a little bit while I had to keep the dogs down here while they were replacing all the windows upstairs. So I'll insert a picture of where I was at last time you've seen it here. And here's where I got to. So I basically did the springtime, the heart, the flower, and I'm almost done with the tree trunk for that part. I did switch this heart. It was supposed to be purple. I did use ladybug, and this I did in hickory sticks from Classic Colorworks. The other colors are all called for. So pretty happy with my progress on that. If I spend a couple of days on this, I should be able to finish it up because it's not too much more left on that. Put them back in my project bag so they don't get lost. This one's in a I have all 4 of the seasons in here. This is in my So Much to Love cocoa bag. Okay, and then my last whip that I worked on is one of my Heaven and Earths, and this one is my Dog Double Shelf by Randall Spangler. That's what it'll look like when it's finished. Sorry for the glare of all my lights. Let's see. Oh shit. Oops. Sorry. Shoot. Oh, let's see. There you can kind of get an idea. I didn't think that all the way through with my light back there. And I did just get a page finish on this, so that's exciting. And I've probably put in, let's see, I think I was, let me put a picture in of where I was at last time you've seen it here. I think it was for my whip parade, and I think I was at about 8.62 or 67% completed, and now I'm at 9.15 or something like that. I'm gonna try to keep working on this till I get it to 10%, and then I'm gonna switch to a different one. But here's where I'm at now. So currently, so I just finished up, so you're not gonna be able to really tell, but I got a page finished down here, and the end of the page was actually right where that purple gem is. So like right here over and then up was that page. So that page is done, and now I've moved back up here into the books, and I've been working on the green book here. There's a thread I'm working on that almost will fill that completely in. Then I'll just have a few random stitches. So my goal is to do that page and work down again, and then come up and just work down that way. So now this one has 4 full pages complete, and I've got probably at least half of that page done. So that is my last whip that I've worked on since my last video. So now we'll go ahead and I'll talk about the FarmGirl Gatherings retreat that, like I said, my mom, my sister Lindsay, and I went to the FarmGirl Gatherings retreat in Amana in May. And Michelle's retreats are so much fun. If you ever have a chance to go, I highly recommend them. So the designer was Paulette Stewart from Plum Street Samplers. This is the second time that she's done a retreat for Michelle. And the cool thing is, it's out now, but let's see here. At our last retreat that Paulette was at, she had done the Live on Little chart. That was our retreat exclusive that year. I'm gonna sneeze, so I'm gonna have to edit this out. Sorry about that. So as I was saying before I had to sneeze, Live on Little was our exclusive retreat piece that the first year she was there. This is out in a pattern for everybody now. But she wanted to do kind of a similar theme, or kind of a companion piece to that one. So she did, I guess I should have opened this before I start. There we go. So I'll show you the box first, because her boxes are always really pretty. So this is what our retreat piece will looks like. And it's called American Welcome. That's the actual chart there. And in our kits, we got like a little extra piece to do. That's like a little companion, a little pin keep. And then we got all of the floss for the kit. We got thread drops with some bling with the sampler on there. And then we got the fabric. So beautiful kit. She always does such gorgeous kits. for the retreats. So I'm excited to start that because I do have the other one started, but I'm not super far. But I think this will be a really pretty piece to do too. So that was our kit that we got at the retreat, and I'll insert a couple pictures of the actual model that shows this done up. So I'll insert those here. And then at the FarmGirl Gatherings retreat, we always do a gift exchange. Actually, we do 2 exchanges. One is like a Stitchy gifts, tools type gift. And it has to be at least $30 in value. And the things I got in mine were from Ruth, a lady named Ruth. I'm not going to give her last name because I don't know if she wants me to, but... And I got some Stitcher's lotion, which I love this stuff because it works great. Doesn't make your hands greasy. And then I got this unicorn thread gloss from Robert Mom Sews. And this one is in the scent Beachy. And it smells so good. It smells like coconuts and ocean air. It smells super good. So I got that. And then I got this really cool needle case. I've never seen one like this before, but it's magnetic. It holds it. It says Sweet Treats. So that's really cool. That was my stitching gift. And some of the other gifts that we got, I'll just show you. We got this little project bag that's perfect for little those little smaller I think I won this in a door prize. Had Ginger scissors in it, which I love. These are my favorite scissors. And it had a pattern from Shakespeare's Peddler of the Friendship Tree. Actually, no, I didn't win this. This was a gift from my friend Tina. Yeah, and then she gave us a sticker. So my friend Tina, she is so sweet. But she gave us that as a stitching gift. I meant to do this video a while ago where I could really remember everything, so, but life. So. Okay, and then everybody got one of these at their table. It's a little like tote that holds stuff, and I just kept all my retreat stuff in it until I could do my video. So we got a cup that says I like to party, and by party I mean cross stitch. So our retreat cups. We also got this thread holder from FarmGirl Dry Goods. Little ruler plus floss drop. And then people, we also got this pattern from, I'm not going to be able to show it because it's just the pattern. I'll show it quick. Woo. It's like a little flower, but it's from Red Barn Samplers. We got some cute floss drops with like old milk tags. And then, of course, people went around and handed out floss drops. So I have all those ones that I got in here, and a little scissor fob or a project bag zipper pull. There's a needle minder that I got. I think that's about in here. These are super cute. I love these. These are from my friend Kay Dunlap. Her little floss drops are always the cutest. Look at that little bunny in his butt. So cute. All right. And then let's see. The smalls exchange. So we always do a stitching smalls exchange on Saturday night, and it's optional if you want to participate, but we always like have fun doing it. So my mom, my sister Lindsay, and I all three made a small and participated in that. So I will insert a picture of the smalls that we made for the exchange. So the one that I did was a little bee, and I don't know where I have the pattern. It's called Bee Skep by Kathy Schmidt's Designs, I believe. But anyway, I stitched a little bee, and then I put it on a project bag that I had purchased from Olivia from Pumpkin Hollow Quilts. It was like a bee theme bag. So I mounted it, my small, onto the project bag. That was mine. And then my sister Lindsay did a really cute little hedgehog with flowers from Shannon Christine Designs. And then my mom stitched a really cute a hare in the garden from Val Stuff. And then my sister Lindsay fully finished mom's small into like a little mini quilt that you hang on the wall. So I'll insert pictures of our finishes here. And the one that I got is exciting because I have like a theme going. My friend Sherry Ward, she I've gotten her, I try to get her smalls like every time because her finishes are amazing. And I have like this whole Sherry shelf at this moment going on because I've gotten, let's see, I've gotten her stuff pretty much every exchange except for 2 that we've been to. So yeah, her stuff's amazing. I always love getting it. I almost had one last year and this lady stole it from me. So sad, but anyway, the small that I got from Sherry this time was this beautiful box. And it's finished. It's a Plum Street sampler design, float like a butterfly. And it's on a cigar box finish. And she put scrapbook paper inside it. And beautiful. So that was my small. And then she gave me the companion chart called Sting Like a Bee from Heartstring Samplery, and with a little note that sorry, I have to stitch it myself. And then she gave me the fabric to do it on, floss drops that she made, and the threads to do the project. So I'm always excited when I get Sherry's finishes because they're always beautiful. She always does charts that I love, and so that was my small. So thanks, Sherry. Can't wait to see what you make for me in the fall one. Let's see. And then just a few more things. And so people go around sometimes at retreats and give little gifts. And I wanted to share this one because this one is so cute. And I opened it, but it was tied really nicely with this beautiful tag and little charm. Homemade tag. And this is the lady that made it Instagram. And she made everybody these beautiful little tarpan pin cushions. Aren't those cute? Little ladybug. I just thought that was so sweet. And they were packaged super nice. And this little gift box. Had a couple pieces of candy in here. So pretty. So thank you so much, Donna. I love it. And then a lady I was sitting by wasn't able to stitch on 32 count fabric, so she gave me this 12 by 17 piece that she had purchased from, it's a Pictures Plus One Spar 12 by 17 piece. It's really pretty color. It's got kind of some browns in there. It's kind of hard to see, but it does have some brown in it. And then while we were there, there's a fabric store that's right by the retreat that we stitch. And they started carrying some cross-stitch fabric from Bee Stitch Me. So I bought some from there when we were at retreat. So this is called Grog. It's a 40 count color. I thought it'd be good for like primitive, like Halloween, or it's a pretty neat color. And this one is called Through the Stones, and it's a 28 count linen, kind of a pretty green, grayish green. And then I got this one called Shoreline, and this one isn't marked on what it is. So it kind of looks like a kind of looks like a 28 count linen too, but it's kind of got some teals and some green. Really pretty for like a mermaid or something. The last piece I got is called Scroll, and it's a 28 count linen too. And this one I thought would be good for like vintage Halloween, like the probably, actually I might do, it's kind of a yellow with browns. But I have a couple patterns from the Primitive Hair, like Halloween, vintage Halloween. That might be kind of neat on that. Those were the 4 fabrics I got. And then my last bit of haul from that retreat was from Paulette had a trunk show. And I'll show you the patterns that I picked up from that. The first one is called God Bless America. Oh, you hear my baby? He's crying. Then there's Summer Moon. Hello Winter. Rest a While. I got Mini Moon. This Happy Morning. Christmas Mini Moon. Yuletide Delivery. So cute. I love the reindeer. Isn't that pretty? Penny Spring. And then I got this older one called Miss Lucian's School for Girls. And it's a Halloween piece that says Trick or Treat, Stitches Neat, or Prickly Needles Stick Your Feet. I thought that was funny. So cute. So that's all I got for haul. I got other haul, but this is all I'm going to show you in this video because we'll get ridiculous. But so that's it from that. I did take some video of, so Marcy, I don't know if she wants to share her last name, but she is on Instagram. I'll link her channel Instagram below, but Marcy had stitched the Prairie Schooler ABCs all in one giant piece, and she brought that to be displayed on the brag table. So I did take a picture of that, and I also did like a video to show it close up because it's absolutely beautiful. So I'll go ahead and insert that here.
Okay, so these are the ones that are dressed up. So you literally must have.
So that's why I'm saying just do the letters, because
I know, but I didn't put those. Just a little bit. These are events like that. Oh yeah, I love the gold video. I hate the same message that I'm not interested in. You know, that would do. I'm like, what exactly does interesting?
Isn't that amazing? She is such a prolific stitcher. Her stuff is just gorgeous. And then I will go ahead and I'll insert some photos of, I'm not going to insert, I did take a whole bunch of photos of the smalls from the smalls exchange. And then I also took photos of Paulette's model stitches, but I'm just going to share some of my favorites. That way you don't have 82 pictures to look through. So I will insert the pictures first of some of my favorite smalls that were in the exchange here. And then I will go ahead and insert some of my favorite models from Paulette's trunk show here. And that's really all I have for you today. So I appreciate you stopping by, and I'm hoping now that I figured out that as long as I sit at the kitchen table, I can do some stitching. I'm going to try to get some more stitching done and kind of get back into my routines. And hopefully, like I said, Mom Lindsay and I are leaving tomorrow to go to Wisconsin for the Teresa Kogut retreat at Primitive Gatherings. We've never been there before, so that'll be exciting. So hopefully I'll have some stuff to share from that in my next video. And yeah, so I'll see if I can get Ruger to come up and say hi so you can see him in person. Rue, come here. Jump up on Mama. Come here. Come here. Ooh, there he is. There, Mama's boy. You can see he's very, he's a puppy. Or a very busy boy. Look, who's that? Who's that, Ruru? Look. Oh. Yeah. So he is definitely not a little 10-pounder anymore. He's close to 60. We're estimating him to be probably close to 100 pounds when he's full grown. He's only 5 months now. So anyway, that's all I have for you. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope my next video won't be quite as long as far as filming time. Oh, we need to go before we start barking. Have a good day, everybody, and happy stitching. Stay healthy, stay well, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.